Well, after about a month, the D.C. Circuit Court has ruled that Trump is not an infallible God King forever beyond the reach of both law and reason. So there's that. And I mean, of course, that ruling is not going to stop your Uncle Randy from dedicating the entire back end of his truck to the idea, but still, it's something. I assume it only took the court that long because their first draft of the ruling was just like one paragraph that was like, what? Are you serious? No, hell no. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. And it took them a while to sort of flesh that out a bit. We don't even have much time to enjoy it, though. The case is going to quickly go right to the Supreme Unholy Tribunal of the Demagogues, or as we used to call it, the Supreme Court. And who the hell knows with that outfit, right? Of course, none of this should be even in question to begin with. But on the other hand, it's 2024 and existence is a nightmare. So at the very least, we could enjoy how much it has pissed off Donald Trump. He immediately took to Truth Social saying the president has to be immune, otherwise he can't even do the job. I love how often he tells on himself without meaning to. He's like, listen, I can tell you as a former president firsthand that the job is nothing but crime. That's all I did every day. Crime in the morning, crime at night. That's it. Just crime. It's like, I think that might be a you thing, man. But he continued. He's like, oh, if the president isn't immune, every president forever will be prosecuted as soon as they leave office. Like, oh yeah, you mean like all the other times that never once happened? Okay. But that's just how egregious Trump's crimes are. But he don't get it, right? Because there are things that presidents can get away with that don't apply to me and you, obviously. Like if me or you drone strikes a village or overthrows a democratically elected Central American socialist, people would call those high crimes. But a president does it and people call it the Monday meeting, right? Like if Trump loved crime so much, I'm sure there was plenty of more presidente crimes he would have been just fine. I mean, hell, even his most beloved crime, coups. You want to do a coup? Go crazy. We stay doing coups. You do a coup in Bahrain or somewhere, no one over here is even going to notice, right? But no, this dude just had to coup in like the one place he could not coup, and he still don't understand what the problem is. Neither do his followers. They're still calling it a witch hunt and everything. I think some of them believe it, but really, I think most of them, though, just don't care whether he did it or not. They don't care that he wants to be the de facto dictator of America. Why? Because really, inside, they kind of sort of super duper want a dictator of America. These people are dying to be presided over by a whip-cracking authoritarian daddy. They've been getting ready for it. Why do you think they spend all that time licking boots? They don't need a vote or a voice or anything like that. As long as they know that their guy is hating the right things and hurting the right people, they're good. Right, they spend all this time talking shit about freedom, but he could restrict the freedoms of millions of their fellow Americans overnight, and they'd throw him a ticker tape parade as long as he did it to the icky kind. They already treat him like a dictator. You know, in these other countries, they'll be on the news like, today our supreme leader bench pressed 700 pounds, performed an open heart surgery, and broke the land speed record. Well, they already do that with Trump when they act like he actually cares about black people or doesn't look like sentient diabetes. They treat him like a dictator already. In North Korea, they got gold statues of Kim Jong-un. In this country, they got NFTs of Trump with abs. They're already doing it. Right? And yet they stand over there, they wave their flags, they support their troops, they talk their shit, and then they point at us and they say we're unpatriotic, that we hate America. Yeah, well, we're not the ones trying to turn this country into dumb Trumpistan. All right? Love y'all.